Another day in paradise. Hey, it's Sunday. You can't complain, right? I don't think they will, Joku. I don't think they'll drop Baltic Sea and Oregon at the same time. I think Oregon will come first. I think Baltic Sea will come up quite a bit later. That's my personal thought on it. Cardiff to Rostock was very close. There we go. In case you haven't seen the truck yet. King Gossam, I missed it, bro. The chair was very entertaining. It needs a pay rise. It probably does, King Awesome. There you go, Schnurik. That's your toot. That's your alternative toot. Is that iRacing pileups? Yeah, the second one's a lot better. I agree. You believe that 132 and Oregon will release within 2 weeks from now in the June stream in Steam. SES said they hope to release Oregon by the autumnal equinox, and BTBS will release on December the 5th, the price of $18, just like the last two. Well, there you go, that's your theory. Put it this way, I don't think they'll release it until 132 is properly out, and I think 132 is taking longer than they thought. So, my guess, it's already delayed. Why are we going so slow in a 75 zone, bro? My guess is it's already delayed. With 132 coming out, would there be any benefit to taking a regular job? Yeah, because you don't have to have your own trailer in tow, do you? Oh, you scumbag. You utter scumbag. I bought Nvidia, James, for the last 5-6 years. I can't remember the last AMD graphics card I had. Probably a Radeon something. Sticks his fist up. Moves over, cuts him off. Did SCS originally say that all the DLC for ATS would be free? No, they said they said that the first map DLC will be free. That's what they said before it released. The first one. And it was. The first map DLC was free. How the heck can they possibly run a company if they're giving away all of their map DLC? So you make the initial purchase of ATS for like, on a Steam sale for about £7, and then you get everything for free. That's not going to work. I thought that car was going to pull out then. Whoa! Okay, you see that there? That is clearly one of the mods I've got that isn't working on 132. That's a 131 trailer not working on 132. It looks like a shadow problem. Looks quite funny. You think you should make it part of the regular game when everything is complete and make the base game price higher? Why do you think that? Have they just got a different speed limit to me? This is weird. Yeah, it probably is a Jazzy Cat one that's not been updated. No, I'm not, Dragon. I'm pretty certain I'm not. Isn't that in the options gameplay, is it? Route advisor speed limit, show truck limit. So yeah, truck limit 75. That truck's doing like 50. That's one of those aero glitch wheel trim add-ons, Morph. Yeah, I'm using a bunch of mods that have not been updated for 132, so it's not crashing, but there's a few issues. Hey, Lupo. Thanks. Huh? I'll have a coffee, please. Maybe you have kilometers on your truck instead of miles. I don't think it would ever do that. Display currency US dollars, length units miles, weight limits kilograms and tons. Where do you actually set the MPH? Well, it does Moon Angel on the dash, but I'm thinking like on the actual map overlay where it says 75 though. Like the advisory speed limit there. That's what I'm thinking. But I've been following those speed limits. Like they were on 25 in town, which is about right, 25 miles per hour. So I don't think that's in case at all. Pretty certain that's miles per hour. If you could add anything to the game, what would you add? If I could add anything to the game, what would I add? Probably I'd take the physics engine out of something like BeamNG or MudRunner and chuck it into this game, because that would benefit all the driving you do. And give you like proper deformation physics. So if I take my truck into another car, it starts to damage the side of my truck, you know? Ability to walk around is not going to benefit you. When you're driving your truck down the road for like 700 miles, the ability to walk around is no benefit. If you get proper, like, physics in the game, proper damage physics, and like when you're carrying a tanker full of liquid in MudRunner and you can see the liquid moving around inside the trailer, you can take that kind of physics and put it into this game, you'll benefit every time you take a job. Thank you for 17 months, Bega. Damax, welcome back. And then the second thing I would do is I'd upgrade it to like DX11 or something like that. So everything just renders a lot better and faster. Yeah, Beaker would. I would take that over good AI. I can work around the AI. You'd have the ability to be pulled over by the police. What is your #1 thing to put in the game? You could add anything to the game, you would add being pulled over by the police. Rest on the side of the road. That's something that you do every now and again. Why would you not put something in the game that's going to benefit you all the time? Why would you put something in that's just like once every 25 minutes of your life it's going to happen? I don't understand that. I would take something that changes how I drive. Open your window. Wow. If you could add anything to the game, what would it be? The ability to open my window. I'm pitching real high. If ever a genie turns up and gives you 3 wishes, they're going to be thinking it's like, that was the easiest wishes I've ever done. Well, seeing your company trucks driving about is a nice to have. Like, how often are you going to see them, though? Really? Like, if you got 30 drivers, how often will you see them? Now, the seasons would be a good one, BCS. Like, changing seasons, dynamic weather, that would be nice. You'd want brake fade in there. No name. Brake fade would be quite amusing. But the problem with brake fade is that what would happen is you get all these people with a really heavy load going down a very long hill, and they're hitting the brakes. They're not using any kind of retarder. They're hitting the brakes overheat, and then there's no brakes. And then they'll literally go to the SCS website and file a bug report saying the brakes didn't work on me. That's what would happen. Is CB ready to talk to other drivers? Wouldn't that be a bit like in-game chat in Call of Duty? You would just end up muting everybody because there's always people going meh, 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 meh. Hey mom. Or they start playing music on the CB. Start playing Rick Astley. That's called mic spammers. They have a name for it now. Am I going to Insomnia 64? Is that the one? I presume that's like Easter next year? Skelly? I have not decided. At this stage, all I can say is there's a good chance I will, but it's not until it's booked up. It's not certain. Where am I from? Born in St Helens, Merseyside, or Lancashire, before they moved the border. Any new trucks coming to ATS? I don't know, there should be a Volvo at some point, but it's just not happening. It's really sad that they've already done the Volvo VNL like 2 years ago and still not released it. Have you found a place to hang your PPL? I think you have to take your license everywhere you go, James. Whenever you fly, you have to have your license and your medical with you all the time. So you can't, it's not really something you can hang up. No, it's not, Trent. Thanks. No, I think I can't stream this Thursday, so I think the next stream will be Friday. So I may try and do a longer stream Friday, maybe. Well, obviously you can photocopy it and put it on the wall. Yeah, you can do that. You got the Red Hours jersey on Thursday and James Blunt. What, together? I wouldn't ever describe St. Helens as lovely. Oh god. That was close. Print your PPL on a t-shirt, yeah? What, with all my personal details? No, I've done my exams, Hargreaves. The only exam I've got left now is not a written exam. It's called the RT exam, the radio telephony exam. How would I describe it? Ex-industrial. Shall I go?
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Accomplished Industries welcome back. The AI is programmed to be annoying on purpose. Wow. I actually think I have a theory that nobody's really touched the AI code for a long time because they're all scared to. Like, I actually think that they're not sure how it works anymore. Like, they're just like, just leave it. It works, kind of, mostly. Because every time they go in there and tweak something, it just like just goes even worse. Texaco. Like a glove. Mostly. Cup of coffee. Dave 1562 Paul just got back from American Classic showing at Billing. Thought you might like to see these. Blimey, that's a lot of lights. That's a lot of lights. Is that a truck or a Christmas tree? I've seen that second one. I'm sure I've seen that before. One with a very, very, very similar skin to that one. Shoebird, welcome.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Thank you anyway, Dave. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Mr. Cat Weasel, another month. Thanks for the fun.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks for 27 months, Mr. Cat Weasel. Dave, if you want to link those pics in chat, feel free, bro. Tasmanian Devil, 32 months. Keep on trucking. Went today from Bergen to Napoli, nearly 3,000 Ks. That's hardcore. Wow, one job. You like it, Kaliloth?
Happy anniversary.
Bad Piggy, 3 months. It's a good name. Bad Piggy. It's like Naughty Piggy. What colour theme is your gaming PC?
Welcome
Black.
to the House.
Slateric, thank you very much for subbing, Slateric. Welcome to the Nut House. It's basically black case with a clear glass panel, and then inside it's got white liquid
Welcome back.
and like an RGB strip color, so I can change the case inside to look any color I want. And that's essentially it. Nice and simple. Welcome back, Mark. How do I show Paul some pics of a car where I used to upload the pics? Imager, something like that? Well, the thing about water cooling your PC is there's a few tools that you need. There's a few little gotchas, and you need to be able to cut the pipes like 90 degrees. Wait, what? We're actually picking up from here. Yes. Yeah, it's liquid cooled CPU and GPU. Right, okay then. Yeah. You can shut it, bro. What the heck are you supposed to get lined up there? I'm sorry, but physics is in the way right now. I'm not sure they thought this one through very well. Like a glove. You know you command to hide those green tags in companies when you get an order. I don't know what you mean. Now I've got to get out, then. Well, if it wasn't a right turn, I'd still be turning right anyway. Wow. This feels like a big waste of a double trailer, look. This tiny little plow on the back. You could easily put this on one trailer. I don't watch Doctor Who, Jace. Pringles watches Doctor Who. I used to watch Doctor Who when I was a kid. Do I watch what? Dr. Phil? What's that? Pringles doesn't only watch Doctor Who, but he's also every episode on DVD. Oh yeah. He's got like an entire library full of DVDs for Doctor Who. Got like the entire collection. It's ridiculous. I said to him, you want to start charging interest to come and look at your collection? Make some money. Yeah, they have been streaming on Twitch, Beaky, yeah. I saw some of the early stuff, the black and white stuff. It's crazy. It's such a different show now. Hankaroob, just, you can probably repost your message, but you must have a full stop without a space after it, so it thinks it's a link. Can you go for a 53-foot trailer soon? I think after this job we'll reconfigure and get a different trailer, so we'll see what we want to do. Well, I don't know, Rennie Truck. It's pretty accurate for the UK. You get loads of people at the side of the road. One person's digging and the other four are standing around supervising. Because everybody's been promoted to supervisor now. Sorry, supervising road technician, or whatever they're called. We're a big doubles legal, Captain Jack. Vegas, baby. not discovered at the start of the video, but what mod is Squirrel using to keep trailers and load jobs? It's not a mod. Produce this. It's 1.32. I have a video on Eurotruck. I have one for Eurotruck and one for American Truck. 1.32. It's called Trailer Ownership. If you watch that, it will explain it. And if you want to try 132, you can opt into the public beta, which is also explained in the video. Our customer expects delivery. Sorry, dude. We've had speed limits to deal with.
Welcome back.
The musical scout, welcome back. I noticed the job market, like its estimations are, the shorter the job, the worse its job estimate is. Doesn't Paul use the SKRS shifter? Yeah, I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. What do you mean, Jules? It's not... I know it's not you, it's in the game, bro. No, you mean the CSIO one M-rated. You mean the CSIO SKRS as opposed to the Almar SKRS. That's what you mean. I think. Yeah, but just like it strikes me that the estimation, the job engine estimator is wrong. It doesn't seem to allow for some things. And the smaller the job, the more wrong it seems to be. Like, I've not exactly been slacking, I've just been obeying the speed limit, and yet it's, oh, our customer expects delivery. Because the estimate's wrong, and I can't control the estimate.
Welcome back. Nutter.
Blimey. I think the delivery's like in a tight squeeze, don't they? Can you put it 4 centimeters from that wall, please? Thank you. Yeah, it was only a short run to the east. Lord Bongo, welcome back.
Welcome back. Nutter.
Doesn't recommend it, yet uses it as confusing. I don't recommend it because the company has gone into difficulty and they don't ship them anymore. In fact, I don't think they take orders anymore. But I still use it because I can't be bothered to buy another one from Almar. So I recommend the Almar one, even though I don't own one, because I know that people that do, for example, Muttley, who's a mod, has one from Almar, and it's fine, and they deliver. So I recommend the Almar one. But until that breaks, I'm not going to spend 100 quid on another one. There's method behind the madness. Right, we need to get rid of our trailer, and blimey, it's 2% damaged? Dismiss the trailer! Go away! Go away, trailer. Right, I need to go to my trailer manager and make it public. Actually, has that unlocked it? Wow, it just teleported it back to LA. That's impressive. Right, what kind of trailer should we get this time? Actually, I need to see where we are. World map. Nutter. I don't know where our nearest garage is. We may have to buy another one. You want a 53 footer? We may have to go to Page, maybe. Wait, there's no garage in Page. Wow. This is a problem. What, there is Bigfoot, what? Outside of town. Which way? I can't see it. Lag stuff is going. Squirrel's cheating again. It's weird because, like, in ETS, like, almost every city has a garage you can buy. But here, ATS seems to have not that many. I condone this type of cheating. It's not cheating. It's built into the game. If you enable it. So what do you want to go for? Like a reefer or something? Rocky Mountain double. Yeah, but if you take a triple, I can't... It limits where you can drive it, you know? If you take that, you won't be able to drive it in anywhere but Nevada and New Mexico, I think.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Whereas that one, we can take that most places. Rock Solid, welcome to the Nut House. Cirrus Max, how you doing, sir? Are you well?
Welcome back, Nutter.
Cleaning the inside of a refrigerated truck Asda this morning. Sounds great. No, it just won't generate a job that crosses the border, WH. You got a weekend off, Max, or you flying? Not sure we can get something to fit. Flew 4 hours this morning. Early call up in Maine. Keeping busy, getting the hours up. If you take a RMW, you'll be disappointed to find this has the same restrictions as triples. Right. So there's not much point, is there? Because we won't be able to take it anywhere. We'll buy one anyway. Put a wind deflector on it. We'll buy this, we'll buy a long single, then we've got all the options. Exclusive all the way, baby. Spare tyres, you never know. Are the only one that never uses never does the tyres? Maybe. Lower the CO2. Oh yeah. We're all about efficiency, as you know. This needs the option to, like, duplicate all. Here's a wheel. Please apply this to the rest of the trailer. Okay, thanks.